really carry this film, eh? This is like, I know he's on all the
Carrying
posters,
it.
but it's
so
yours.
heavy.
Was it? No. It's probably just a little thing
No,
that big, maybe?
Very, yeah.
Actually, they're probably like that big now.
It depends if it's a DVD.
Oh no, he shoots on
like
film, so it's probably a big reel.
Yeah, a big reel. Relatively.
That's how we start these things. Usually we talk about film reels and how heavy they are. So you've said this is the most original script you've read.
I have said that?
You have said that.
The most original script I've ever read.
The most original? Yeah.
Well, if I said it, it must
so
be true.
So how come? I mean, I saw the movie. I know why, but why don't you tell why?
Well, I would say it's one of the most original films I've
Maybe that was what it was. Like, I'll give you that. Yeah, sure. Okay.
I've ever read, mostly because it surprised me. It consistently surprised me when I read it the first time. First off, it surprised me because it was billing itself as a sci-fi action thriller, and I thought, hang on a minute. This is a sci-fi action thriller that also has a very strong emotional core. Second reason it surprised me was it's billing itself as a sci-fi action thriller that usually has a man driving the narrative. This one has a woman driving the narrative. And the third reason it surprised me was because, as one does when one reads big Hollywood scripts, one assumes that this is the stuff of Hollywood fantasy and hence called science fiction. But actually the big surprise for me was how alarmingly close to science fact all of the stuff in this film is. And I was blissfully naive about, nanotechnology and the singularity and all of these concepts which are very mainstream and tracked and thought about by many very reputable people in serious institutions around the world. So that was, and to harness all of those elements and make a story that you care about and that you are interested in, that makes you think and is exciting, I think is completely original. Yeah.
Well, it certainly makes you think. I mean, I talk about this with my friends all the time, just our reliance on technology now and how we're all in front of our phones or our computers that we didn't used to do 5 years ago.
No.
And will only be more. So you must have learned a lot researching for this role.
Yes.
And Ray Kurzweil thinks 2045 is when all this is actually going to happen.
Yeah, 2045.
What do you think?
I don't know. I spoke to a lot of people about it. The thing that I have no idea when. The thing that really freaked me out was the fact that I didn't speak to one person that didn't think it was going to happen. I was expecting one person to go, meh, and they were like, oh, no, it will happen. Just nobody knows when. But it will happen. You're like, really? And then you think about it, you're like, well, actually, we're far more integrated with our machines than we fully understand. I mean, we're probably living a good half of our days in cyberspace, whether it's just checking our phone once every hour or whatever it is, or more for some people, or checking the Facebook feed or writing something or whatever. I mean, that's probably half your day is somehow in the realm of the machine. And then and they used to be this big, now they're this big, now they're taking them everywhere, and then they'll be here, and then they're here, and then there'll be a chip in our brain, and I look up to send an email. I mean...
I like that.
Well, apparently, I've heard that, but it's... The thing is, I don't know when the technology is moving faster than our brains can adapt to work out if we can maintain what makes us fundamentally human, or I don't know. That's an interesting dilemma.
And I could talk to you for hours, but I gotta let you go. So we do something called 5 questions. 5 quick questions,
Go.
1-word answers.
Oh,
Script
no.
or improv?
Oh, can't have one without the other.
Good answer. Stage or screen?
Both.
Lennon or McCartney?
Lennon.
So you gave me an answer for that one. Thank you. Hitchcock or Kubrick?
Oh, no, you can't make me do
All right.
that.
In 1 word, Transcendence.
Wow, whoa, I don't know. In 1 word, Transcendence? Transcended.
Clever.
Oh.
Thank you, Rebecca.